produce somebody who will see at Osadebe Avenue. And we are going to say for the only female that came first and is still bulldozing the place, they don't know her.
Yes, sir.
Based on that, we are giving her kudos for her to be at Osadebe Avenue. First female from Edo State governors. So I don't want to take much. I just did a little introduction, but for capacity, she has explained to me. Maybe she will still say a little about it. When we say capacity, in all ramifications, security, Gbogbo and Gbogbo, and even plus, although we don't thief from bank, we don't thief, we don't take money from government. So he will enlighten us on areas where he will use to secure our vital votes. That is what we are after, for we now to be whom we want for Osadebe Avenue. And no less than that, I think it's very good. We need to traditionally pray. Traditionally pray because she's from Oredo, from the King's Palace. But if you have a lady Oredo, my prison ugly. So let me see that. I think you're waiting what? Is she married again? I'm on more. How many players are you? Amen. Edrum. Not for we are saying you're not bored.
Important where make I know our people. Seated here. Anyone surround one way or I don't know who they follow. So we have the brother, comrade brother Manvis. We have there with us a father, we have Engineer Joseph, we have a Baptist Michael. Yes. We have Honor Sam with us, we have Onobude, we have Babita, we have Judith at the door, and a power Gary. He's outside, but he's very much with us on this place. So we have our brother who stood at the door. I love the picture on your shirt. I'm looking at it. That's very good. And we have our mother downstairs. Yes. Oredo is particularly important to me. Oredo is home. Now my house. Our father, Apostle Father Eta. Paul Enomayo, our mother. Mommy Jane, Mommy Jane, and all our fathers and mothers sat in this house right now. People know that. There's something they say, it cannot bury us upon one. That is put your umbilical cord. There's a particular feeling you feel when you get there. Sometimes when you draft for something, when you have feel super where you are, then put your umbilical cord there. So there's a great feeling of joy as we get here. My name now Loretta Oduware Ogboro-Okor. My background now medicine. Many of you don't hear before. And I dey treat pregnant and non-pregnant women. And sometimes their partner, depending on what you bring them. You know, so partner, fit be husband, fit be boyfriend, fit be sugar daddy, so we use partner, it's not all encompassing. And sometimes there are children that we deliver. I finish on Yoruba. Interestingly, I go with wisdom, primary school. I grow for everyone clothes. Yes, I'm a go. My own grandmama now, Bavora, my first grandchild. Following grandpa go. Has an Ishan roots. So, better now they more than we are sell boneki. A wo beme. It webe, it can be webe, and who be aja, land. I'm from all those places. So I'm a true daughter of the soil. I can't marry a person of those states. I can't marry a person who come from Delta, where name is Douglas. So Bendel is within our old Bendel. My husband is also a doctor, a brain surgeon. Unfortunately, he has patients. Now, doctor like this. So without much ado, I don't do this business for a long time. Labour Party, even they work for our people underground for a long time. Very long time, both for Edo State, for Nigeria, and for the external diaspora across the borders. Nowhere where I did go where I don't proudly say I'm from Edo State. And I dey rep Edo State for language. Iwazedu is a Menezi son. And I can identify with a lot of the other languages, Onwa, Esafo, Ola. And I dey speak my pidgin English well. It no matter as person go school reach, there you for grow, that area must dey person. So now come you can say, every time we go dey say government do the government do who be the government? Now we be the government. So they tell me say now we never be the people wey suppose change this, and it's right. So that is why one day I come say after I don write this with our Obi manifesto wey beautiful like this for the whole country, why don't I take that manifesto come and effect it in the states that I come from? I said no, enough is enough, keep me quiet. As a good wife wey dey respect our papa dem, because I know say now be our partners for this struggle. I go meet my husband, tell am say see because when I give am like 3 months make take finger, then he go get back to me. And as it be, he got back to me and he give me his support. Now that point now come and say I want run as governor for Labour Party because that our husband and our God on earth. When you don't pray to God, you go talk to him. Come. But that not me say let we dey disrespect our women. We Because before woman come, they marry man, they go, you know, say that man, they do something with the street.
They do it.
Let's go. Because it's a two-way. It's a papa that does well. You understand the meaning of papa, mama, begin. So now I say I go come take that role, run as governor for my state, and start for my Labour Party. Mama, papa, begin.
Labour Party.
Why Loretta cannot do does not exist.
So that is a brief about myself. And as I take role, enjoy all of this. I don't say I don't sell for markets. I don't do everything where you think say the average person don't do, you know. And I know what it means not to have basic water, basic health care. So I'm not going to bother talk about all the problems because we know us. But I go ask us one thing. I want to ask two people, just randomly. What do you want done in your own world now? What is that thing when you think say you need to be done in your world?
We need healthcare.
God bless you. And then I will go one woman. Auntie, what do you say need to be done? Hospital. Two people where I don't ask now, they don't talk healthcare. So, a Loretta Oduware Ogboro-Okor led government is not making a mistake. You know why? Because before we start this business, as a researcher, I go into Edo State with my research team, go ask them, what you now want? Because not be sometimes waiting our government they do, like the people want. But when they think say the people want, do this research, before God and man, the results that we see for here just now. 70% of the people say they want better health care. So this is not a coincidence. This is what I call evidence-based practice. And another 60% of the people say they want good schools. They overlap. Number one and number two. Number one was healthcare, followed by good schools. So we now can decide, say, two big branches of what we want to. The first one, we will invest in the human in the people. You have wealth. We have a common pot of wealth. Let's share it equitably for our people. Let us invest in us. Let we share this money properly. And how can we do that? That first branch for the people. Technology, health, and education. Those three things. And when I talk health, I talk basic health care. I don't talk about those big hospitals where no human being where they capacity to manage people do. I'm not talking of white elephant projects. I'm talking of preventive medicine and primary health care. And that is my field. And we have seen it at play. We have seen it displayed. We've taken healthcare to all the senatorial districts of this state. They tell me, say, you never go around the state, I laugh. I don't go around the state past you when you will talk. If I have not gone sharing 1 million, 3 million, you can say that. That's the style. But I have gone taking healthcare into every depth of our states. I could have carried that 1 million and given each person and videoed it. And then you say, yes, she has not come to the state. But rather, I went to places and we shared that resources equitably. Free medication, free screening, free eye check, free glasses. Millions are gone down. The problem some of us have in Edo State is that we eat the future of our children. We eat the collective patrimony. Why someone will take money from someone and feel they are obliged to go and vote in the wrong person. That is why a delegate will take money and go on that day and cast vote for the wrong person. And you know that when that person reaches Aso Rock or they reach Osadebe Avenue, you can't even call them ever again. Your vote will remain bad. Your children will not go to school. The school will be falling. They will be kneeling and begging on TV, come and repair our school. Basic education and technical and vocational studies we will take seriously. You know why? Go Germany, they call them German machines, but they don't carry degrees and certificates about from university. It's vocational skills. Tell me why we don't mechanize the building industries. Why? That bronze is an alloy of metal. And once you can produce that alloy massively on a commercial scale, watch Edo State importing all those things and watch revenue enter Edo State and what jobs being created because you focused on basic and vocational education. The money must come back to the people. Our market women cannot suffer when there are no toilets. Our fathers in the market cannot start having urinary tract problems because they are holding women back nowhere to piss and maybe they get decency, they want to piss your center out.
They are paying revenue.
And they are paying revenue. These things need to stop. So that was one branch. The second branch. So what did I talk for the first branch? Technology must oil the wheels of education and health. Technology, health, and education, first branch. Then the second branch is an enabling environment for all Edo State citizens to thrive. What they did well, we will continue with. What they've not started, we will start. We are not a pull down sector. That is how we are going to work because that is what moves nations forward. And in that second branch, it's a pact we have with people. Production. We need to produce. From consuming, we need to produce it. But how? Oredo is the largest local government area in our state. The arable percentage of Oredo is about 60% arable land. And it's also Oredo that has oil that makes us a member of NDDC. But how much percentage of that land are we cultivating? How much? Are we still using hoe and cutlass? Yes, and we want to feed the State almost 5 million people. Now, okay, move on. Edo Central. Why is there no water in Esaland? And how can we fix it? The water table in Esaland is very, very far. It's not rocket science. How do we fix it? Why do successive governments so far think that governance ends in Benin City when we have a big state? Edo State is 500 meters above sea level in the south and 1,800 in Edo North sea level. Do you know that diversity alone of that geography, do you know what it does for us? But people have never explored it. When I first got to England, into the UK, not England, I lived in Scotland. What did I notice? Their nuclear reactor and their power plant is in Scotland for a reason. Then some other big industries are in London. Everybody thinks everything is in London. It's not so. They shared it. So when you share, exactly. So when you share it, people will now migrate. You know this rural-urban drift. Yes. You will now want to reverse it to urban-rural drift. And the way to do it is really simple. It's not rocket science. It's in that pact I said before. So certain industries of production need to be sited in different places.
If you train a woman, you betray the nation.
And that production does not just stop there. The entire value chain of that production must be done. What do I mean? If I am planting corn, I should be able to have a factory where that corn is processed from the leaves of that corn to the husk. That's a conker. You must be able, a conker, do you know, is a base for pharmaceutical industry. For pharmaceutical paracetamol is the base. A conker is part of it, cornstarch. Then the active ingredient of paracetamol to have well. Okay, and my mouth feel like butter. I feel like butter because my energy machine is not processed. So you can see P is production, A is for agriculture, and C is for commerce. Yes. Why are our products not admitted abroad? I know why, because I've been there. It's packaging, standards are not met. You are going to be building infrastructure. You are building infrastructure. You are building roads. You are building structures. Take example. I've just decided now that all our youths, because we are going to pay attention to vulnerable populations of women, youths, differently able, I don't call them disabled, they are differently able, and the elderly, they are vulnerable. So if I decide that our youths, because they are young, they want to go into business, we are going to give them loans at reduced rates. And then we are going to create a hub for maybe, let's use an example, maybe the mechanics. And our actually like any our say I have a good place, maybe our way then I have some areas where different cities, not just Benin, different cities. When the government is young, having mechanic area. When they go that area, for the first 2 years, they don't pay rent, they don't pay tax. Then I give them subsidized loan. Tell me why our youth not will enter mechanics. Tell me why everybody not come to respect mechanics. When they consult for England, mechanics they come with their overall, come hospital. As it takes that, they are proud in what they do because the society respects them. But here right now, we don't respect hard work, we don't respect a good name. A man will be at home, his 19-year-old child will bring 10 jeeps to ask them. That is not the same Edo State my father raised me. Oh. So a lot of this work we need to do ourselves. But we are saying that a Loretta-led government with the team, I see myself as a light bearer. Going to go and light up Osadebe Avenue with all of us that are sat. So it remains with us to make a decision. Do you want to take 1 million? Divide 1 million by 365 days. Somebody do that mathematics.
Loretta Verde, Ode, Loretta Verde, Oyebuki, Oyebu, Loretta Verde, Ode, Loretta Verde, Oyebuki, Oyebu, divided by 365 days is 2,739 naira 73 kobo. 2,000, roughly 3,000. How much for beer? How much is a bottle of beer? 3 bottles of beer. You sell your future. Every day you sell your future. You sell your children's future. Hospitals are bad. If we seek for this country now, they call blood of Jesus. But God is very busy in the Middle East. Are we ready to take charge of not just our own future, but the future of our children where they never born? Do we think that 3 bottles of beer a day that is going to destroy your liver, destroy your kidney, weaken your heart, reduce your John Thomas functionality?
In line with that, I think we are grateful to her. We are praying with her from the traditional prayer we just gave that the future of Edo State, we are putting it in her hands so that it can change the narrative when the day comes for the primaries. If we have a woman for the first time, even throughout Bender State, Midwestern State, let me start from there. we have not gotten any woman governor. Edo State, Edo Delta, we have not produced woman governor. If we are starting it with her, I think it will be very laudable. I want to use this opportunity, my comrade. Let us sit with her and go back home and plan for the day of the primary and look at them all. It is not by the extravagant way of making us to be drunk whenever they visit or to eat in a brutal form that makes us to change the narrative. So I want to beg all of us, we've heard from her, and we need to think about it and look for the way forward to produce the first female governor.
But these men, we were doing things for them. It came to pass, we discovered that they get us drunk like that, just make us to carry things, they need to see police and say, if you near me, I do you, and this I do you. Because you know, we cannot be criminal at this point. No, we are growing older. Let's look for a way forward. We stop our rascality and try to convert it to labor and a disciplined man. You know, we labor, we are disciplined. Yes, very we are disciplined men and women. So there is no need for us to rob ourselves and join the Labour Party. As I speak, put it on record, put it on the internet. ESCO can no longer win. Zeyamu can no longer win. Igbo can no longer win. Odu can no longer win. I did it. They call him Tiger, but we converted him to a man that eat vegetable instead of blood and yes. It's not the issue of having the biggest biceps. If I mention my uncle, you know that I came from the vine of violence, but I'm a refined person. Anybody know late level here? Let me get I want to tell you, for this cause, I show my face. If we believe this jingle that says Papa, Mama, we should do what is right. Other political party has umbrella, yam, cock, whatever, snake. But now that Nigeria is ready for a better change, until those states work, Nigeria will not be in peace. You know why? Our jingle is the heartbeat of the nation. Yes, not be so?
Yes, sir.
If your heart is not beating well, you're not yes. They will put you in oxygen. Yes. The certain president is like to put Nigeria in oxygen, but we'll put him in that same oxygen. Yes. I assure you, we've been hearing failures of Labour Party because in other things, but yes, we'll get victory. We are not going to sit down and put our hands on the victory. We march with them one. We know what they did in the local government elections. We thought their protest told that it's going to be free and fair, it's a lie. I already knew. They called me 2 days to that time. It's all come out. I said, why? When a speech come out from a man's mouth, it's no longer complete. Let's just help ourselves. Some people that are extremely comfortable, too comfortable, now decide to come and use themselves as a sacrificial lamb, saying, Edo State must change in the name of Labour Party. We have credible candidates of different capacities. We have some who are too financially competent. We have some who just talk and talk, they don't have anything. But we have heard the message. The part just said something. I work with the European Union, that program you see MPP now here and there. You know what they do? They studied us in advance in 2006. Then it was called FPC. They went back home, they began to build a modular head station. They were at a head post. On getting to 72 Sapler of nowhere. Put it on record. I can be called for an interview. I don't know, I'll tell you. I saw 27 sergeants parked in their rack. I said, no. The dogged names in me showed. I have to tell everybody, get out of this place. I recorded everything. They went for that command. They brought some people. I put in Nigeria. I said, over here. Then they go, I said, calm down. This is life and death. People they are killing. Now, they went to government house. People begin to call him phone. They even called a Hisco. My political father. He drove down and I told him, I said, look at what happened. These people are killing. I'm not standard. Behold, our godfather, he compromised. But I was able to take that harvest out of that environment, be settled financially, and keep that money busy.
And many are still doing it.
Yes.
What we are trying to do, Labour will come up with a refined government.
Yeah.
Where, even if we have board members, they should be trained on what they are going to do. If they are trained on what they are going to do, and there is fine from the House of Assembly, levy of every crime committed by this people, you will be paid well instead of collecting tips. I want to assure you, Oredo is ready to play their part. You folks should play your part. Oredo, we're waiting.
The Indian says, "Ceteris paribus," all things being equal. We want to see the day we are ushering you into Senegal.
Amen.
On that note, madam, there's a song we were taught.
Yes.
When we go to a particular age. But now you told us we are going to change that song. So I know the song is that. We are now with the talking so down. Hey, the talking so down. We are now with the talking so down. Hey, we are now with the talking so down. Hey, the talking so down.